Morning to our beloved lecturer, Miss Siti Khadija. Today, my group members and I will present about who is responsible for climate change. So, before I start, I would like to introduce myself. So, my name is Bersis Jata Anak Morris. My registration number is 220 DPM 19F 2001. First of all, I would like to explain about the introduction of climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shift in temperature and weather patterns. This shift may be natural, but since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which produce heat-trapping gas. Scientists have high confidence that global temperatures will continue to rise for decades to come, largely due to greenhouse gases produced by human activities. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, which includes more than 1,300 scientists from the United States and countries, forecast a temperature rise of 2.5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit over the next century. So we move to the main topic today. So I will present about the responsibility of fossil fuel companies for climate change. 70% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions over the previous 2 decades are attributable to just 100 fossil fuel producers. Fossil fuel firms clearly play a major role in the climate problem. But it is not only through the ongoing extractions of fossil fuels that these companies have had such a hard impact on climate action. They have also worked hard to shape the public narrative so that they must responsibility to building a clean energy future. They made an incentive to use renewable energy sources such as wind and solar. Renewables are on track to become a cheaper source of energy than fossil fuels, which is spurring a boom in clean energy development and jobs. Significantly, higher levels of renewables can be integrated into our existing grid. Through care must be taken to site and build renewable energy responsibly. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and hello to our lecturer, Miss Siti Khadija. So before I start my part, let me introduce myself first. So my name is Nur Amira binti Uthman and my metric number is 20 DPM 19F 2007. So I'm the second presenter for our group. For your information, there are several parties who are responsible for climate change. Ministry of Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change, which is basically has energy capabilities, wealth creation through science and technology supporting environmental sustainability. For example, it can control the burning of rain, which will cause the greenhouse layer to become dwindling, floods, droughts, and etc. It also preserves the environment through education, awareness, and informants toward a pollution-free environment as well as spearheading climate change adaptation and mitigation so that the countries will be resilient and create new growth opportunities. For example, preserving forest reserve because reserve provide various benefits to human as well as habitat in the forest.
Good morning to our lecturer and my group members. I am Elisa Rabai Anangau and my matrix number is 20 DPM 19F 2014. Okay, now I will present my part, which is the last, who is the responsible for the climate change. Last but not least, Climate change also must be held responsible on the agriculture industry or farmers or gardeners. Farming is the cultivations of land, the planting of seeds, and the planting of edible plants. As an industry, they also can raise animal for milk or meat. The gardeners can also grow peppers, oil palm fruits, and a variety of other fruits. Farming and gardening are the best ways to describe a person's lifestyle and occupations in the agriculture industry. An oil palm grower, for example, burns trees in their gardens to create a fertile land for the cultivations of oil palm fruits. This will have serious consequences for climate change. For example, the open burning contributes to global warming. For the conclusions, to sum it all up, the natural systems around the world are being affected by regional climate change, particularly the temperatures increase. And that temperature increase are very likely to be the result of anthropogenic emissions of greenhouse gases. So that the Fossil Fuels Company, Ministry of Energy, Science, Technology, Environments and Climate Change, and also the agriculture industry must work together to build a clean atmosphere in the future, thus we can live in healthy environment. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you so much. Toodles!